What's up? It's your main instructor, Miles, and this is the difference between economy picking and alternate picking. So, as you can see, when I alternate pick, I'm consistently alternating down, up, down, up, down, up. When I shift the next string, I continue with my upstroke, right? So I go down, up, down on the E string, and then I hop over that E string and under that A string with my upstroke. So that's alternate picking, down, up. Now, if I'm using economy picking, I would instead move to that next string with the same motion I end with on the E string. So you'd result in down, up, down, down. So, once again, alternate picking is down, up, down, up. And then economy picking would be down, up, down, down. That's because, and it's called economy picking, because you're following the economy of motion. Alternate picking is about consistent alternations, consistently alternating between downstrokes and upstrokes. And then economy picking is consistently following the motion of the pick based on what pick stroke you've ended with on the previous string. So that's how we get sweep picking. Sweep picking is a sub-technique of economy picking. So that's because we're following this economy of motion, right? Right, and then to descend, we follow the economy of motion, moving in upstrokes. All right, let's dive into this a little bit more. So that was your quick introduction to economy picking and alternate picking and what the differences are. And now we're going to go over how to use them, when to use them, and there is a lesson in the description below on my website, guitarfluence.com, and it has tabs, diagrams, and links to other associated economy picking lessons. So, with economy picking and alternate picking, well, alternate picking is definitely what you'll use if you're using an even number of notes per string. So, for example, let's play through the minor pentatonic scale. A minor pentatonic, that's just all 6 strings, 5/8, 5/7, 5/7, 5/7, 5/8, 5/8. Right? And of course, if we're picking every note, this means we're not using any hammer-ons or pull-offs, then our best option is to use alternate picking, down, up, right? Because what else can you do? You could start on an upstroke and go up, down, and then you'd move to the next string with a downstroke, but then you'd still end on an upstroke. So you'd have to continue with alternate picking. But if we have 3 notes per string, arguably the most logical picking technique would be economy picking, because we're going down, up, down on each string. And so you can just use any 3 note per string shape. In my case, I'm using 5, 7, 8, index, ring, pinky, and we'll do that on all 6 strings. And you just go down, up, down. And then since you end on a downstroke, you'll move to the A string with a downstroke. And you do the same thing moving up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's when you'll use economy picking versus when you'll use alternate picking. And there's really not a particular technique that's better. They both have their place. Now, of course, if you want, you can also play odd note groupings with alternate picking. And it's best to practice both techniques. Now, where it really starts to get interesting is when you start to combine techniques, combine right-hand techniques with left-hand technique. So, of course, you can alternate pick 2 note per string licks, but you could also pick hammer, in which case you'd end each string with a downstroke, right? So that means you could move through the strings with a single motion, a downward motion. That would give you down, hammer, down, hammer, down, hammer, down, hammer, down, hammer, down, hammer.
And same thing moving up. Except you're using pull-offs when you go up, up, pull-off, up, pull-off. So, that's just one example of how you can use economy picking use economy picking with hammer-ons. And so, like I say, really try applying both techniques. I mean, some people just prefer alternate picking. Some people can't economy pick. Do whatever you're comfortable with. And don't let anyone tell you that there's one particular technique that works best. So, anyways, those are the primary differences between economy picking and alternate picking. And, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Leave your questions in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. Have a good day.